We're at the Barker Inlet South wetlands. It's about 20 minutes drive northwest of Adelaide CBD. And places like this and wetlands provide significant habitat for our flora and fauna species. Environmental grants are there to provide opportunities for organisations that want funding and support to deliver projects around greening our city, improving energy and water efficiency and waste practices, and also providing programs to help educate people about the environment and climate change. AUSMAP was awarded funding to do investigations of microplastics. We realised that there was a bit of an issue in our northeastern stormwater catchment area, particularly associated with resin pellets, and that further investigations needed to be undertaken.
The waterways in City of Port Adelaide Enfield area is very unique. We've got beautiful oceans, we have lakes, we have extensive wetlands, and they are the filters of our rainwater system. Unfortunately, what's left behind is a lot of microplastic. So when plastic's left in our environment, it can break up into smaller and smaller pieces. Then when they're ingested by animals or by aquatic life, those toxins within that plastic then seeps and leaches into the flesh. And if you look up through the food chain as the top predators, we're then consuming. They consider that we consume about a credit card size worth of microplastic every single week. So here, particularly nurdles or resin pellets is our main issue, and that's what is released through manufacturing, through transportation, and that washes down our stormwater drains and out into our oceans and our waterways. So the plastics that we look for as part of AUSMAP is the 1 to 5 millimetre size class, because as citizens that's what we can see. And then we use that data to be able to track back where that potential plastics is coming from so that we can then try and stop it before it reaches our waterways altogether. So the grant that we were successful with PAE enabled us to run a training day of local citizens. So we train local citizens from the region so that I know that the data that we're collecting is rigorous enough that we can use for long-term studies. The funding that we received has enabled us to not only collect some baseline data, it's also enabled us to find some really positive outcomes. Not only have we been able to engage lots of local citizens, but we're also being able to identify some of those sources and work with those groups to be able to find effective solutions to help slow that spread into our beautiful wetlands.
Community organisations can go to our website and the grants page, and they can find all the various grants available to apply for funding to undertake their project. Council supports local community groups because simply we as a council can't tackle these complex environmental issues on our own. We need the community on our side to help.